Hello everyone, how you guys doing? Decker here. Right now, this is going to be a review video of Echo Season 1, Episode 1. I'm not going to do the full review video of all the episodes that are streaming on Disney Plus. There's 5 of them. The first episode, 51 minutes long. The other episodes are like 45 and 37. I'm not gonna watch all those episodes like all the way to tonight and stuff. I'm only gonna do recaps for each individual episode. That's what I'm gonna do, and for my overall review episode. So all these are gonna be recaps, and the last one will be a review for all total together, what I think it is. Okay, so in the past years, I believe it was like 2022, 2023, I've been reading articles about Daredevil Born Again. This is not PG, people. This is more like it's leaning on to Netflix. I think Netflix had a hand in this because they didn't dial down on the blood that much. They said they would because Daredevil made an appearance in there. Okay. So the show's Daredevil Born Again. Let me tell you this. Okay. We're going to separate this into 2 different categories. I'm not going to use DC's multiverse because that's timelines and different Earths. We're going to use Marvel's multiverse, which is different universes. So we have Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, The Amazing Spider-Man, is in one universe. The Netflix platforms that have Daredevil, Iron Fist, Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, and Punisher, those Netflix Marvel shows will belong inside Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man in one universe. We're going to separate them. And Daredevil Born Again, including Echo, is going to be in Tom Holland's Spider-Man's universe because Charlie Cox and Matt Murdock made an appearance inside Spider-Man No Way Home. So obviously, of course, this has to be within inside the universe with Tom Holland. And plus, we saw Ronan. Yes, Ronan. Hawkeye. Hawkeye is actually in here, but he was dressed as Ronan. So this gives me this perspective of this was after Infinity War when Thanos, snapped out half of humanity and the blip came out. That's when Hawkeye turned into Ronin and started killing everyone with like swords and stuff. So that's the thing what happened. So now that we have this in perspective, we separated Netflix Marvel shows from the rebooted ones from a different universe. We're talking about the ones from the different universe, Tom Holland Spider-Man's universe. Alright, let's leave it at that. He returned. Wilson Fisk. Like, when I was surprised he actually returned, I can expect nothing better of him. He plays his role real good, just like always. Okay, so in Echo, her mother died because of failed taillights, and also she lost her leg. I believe it was her right leg, basically, and she had to get a prosthetic leg, basically, and her father had to move her to New York. Now, her father is still on the shady side of business, meaning he's in with the wrong crowd. Now he stuck his daughter into martial arts for, basically her whole life. I believe she was 8 years old when this occurrence happened, and then now I suppose she's, in her late 20s, so she's real found martial artist, basically. I can say that, and knows how to take care of herself very well. So one day she returns to a car shop where her father owns, I believe. She sees someone basically killing the whole, I guess you could say, all the engineers, the people inside the car auto shop, and just slaughtering everyone. She sees it through the window when she came out from her motorcycle trip. So she goes inside and she sees a guy, a swordsman, and he just jumps through the window and runs away. Her father died in her arms, basically. So to get attention, basically, she went inside a motorcycle place. She favors motorcycles, I'll give you that. So she basically wanted the police to arrest her for some reason why, I don't know, because she has so much hate and anger and stuff. She wants to look for this swordsman. And I suppose you could say Wilson Fisk got her out of cuffs, and he said that I know what you're feeling because, like, my father died too, and she was surprised at that. We already know how his father died. Wilson Fisk, he killed his own father. He probably won't tell her that, but we all do know that from Daredevil. I believe it was like season 3. No, it was season 2, I think. Yeah, I think it was season 2. We learned that for effective meta is right there. Anyways, what I was trying to say is that basically what's going on is he's telling her, work for me. I'll give you a job. And this job is basically, you're going to be killing people for me. And yeah, she becomes a ruthless, well, first off, her taste. For the first time when she was fighting, she was like brutally beating people up. Daredevil came out of nowhere. And basically, Daredevil was actually pretty pissed off at her. He says, I've been watching them all night long and you ruined it, because Daredevil was about to infiltrate the place. Because it was a rivalry gang towards Wilson Fisk. And so Wilson Fisk wanted those men to take care of. That's why he sent Maya. Maya's the main character in all of this. He sent her in along with 2 of his guys. They took him out, but let's just say that she held her own against Daredevil. Thank you, Disney. He was in his original Daredevil outfit, the red one. Yeah. I'm glad he was in his red one. It was so awesome. I was scared it was going to be like She-Hulk. He was going to be basically like in that yellow outfit. Here's my thing, what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking he has different types of suits, kind of like Batman does. Batman has different types of bat suits. That's why I think Daredevil has different types of like Daredevil suits. That's what Matt Murdock has. That's what I believe. I can't wait till Matt Murdock comes out. I can't wait till the Punisher comes out. I'm so hyped up. Okay, I'm geeking out here. Apologies. Sorry. Okay, other than that, Wilson Fisk pulls her deeper into the mix, meaning basically he turns her into a savage killer. She says that she wants to find the one that actually killed her own father. Eventually she did. It was Hawkeye. And Hawkeye easily beat her. Well, technically he wasn't Hawkeye, he was Ronin. He took off his mask, and well, basically she only knows how to speak sign language. Apparently Hawkeye knows how to speak sign language too. And he was telling her, you need to calm down and relax. It was your boss. Your boss was the one who wanted your father killed. He manipulated you. He wanted you. He turned you into your own weapon. Basically, that's what he was saying. He turned you into a weapon of his own that he could use for his own benefits. Think about that. And then she says, you're lying. That's not true. He says, it is. You've been manipulated. Just go back and see yourself. And so she does. And we see a part where Wilson is in the alley. It looks like he was part of like an explosion and stuff. And she got out of a van. She pointed a gun at him, and he said that I knew this will come to me and you. And I guess he was trying to plead with her, but she pulled that trigger. I was like, damn, okay, she killed the trigger. She pulled the trigger. She killed Wilson Fisk. I was like, okay, now what? I guess I don't know what we're going to see next. But then I was thinking, we saw Daredevil. We saw Hawkeye, well, Ronin, and Wilson Fisk in one episode. I'm thinking, okay, this is just an introduction. Like the rest of the episodes, we're going to see her backstory. We're going to see more, maybe a little bit more of Daredevil and maybe more of Hawkeye, but I think they have their own series. I think there may be another season of Hawkeye. I'm not pretty sure. I think this may be only one cameo appearance he was in. I'm glad he was in this one too, because it is so awesome just to see him back. So as for Daredevil, well, basically, let's just say that there's a war that's coming. She went back home. She went back home and get stitched up, patched up. He's her basically long lost cousin. Well, not long lost. She just hasn't seen her cousin in like, I say like 2 decades basically. And she really wants to see her, but she doesn't know if it'll break her heart or not, whether or not she sees her or not. So the thing is that she talks to, I guess it was her uncle basically. Her uncle helped patch her up, and what happened is that she knows that he has like some train of carts. Well, I mean train of carts. Basically, he owns a train and he owns heat shipment basically in trains. Now there's a hit on her. There's a bounty on her because she shot and basically killed Wilson Fisk. Wilson Fisk has men, and she told him that she wants to use his shipping route, to kill a lot of Wilson Fisk men, shove them inside a cargo crate, ship it all the way to New York, because she wants to be the queen, basically. And he's like, we never spoke. I never met you. I never talked to you at all. I'm out of here. Forget this conversation. Forget like me seeing you in and stuff. He's like, no, nobody's on my ground. So she's back in her hometown basically, and I saw a little bit of the teaser trailer. Basically, before the teaser trailer, we heard IV drips. He's still alive. Wilson Fisk is still alive. He was shot right here in the eyeball. Well, Slade Wilson was stabbed with the arrow through his eye by Oliver Queen. So I guess you could survive a bullet shot. Guess you could survive a bullet shot. If an arrow goes pierced through your eye into your brain, I guess you could survive a bullet if that happens right there. But I think, I'm not going to say anything else, but let's just say that there's going to be war brewing. I think Wilson Fisk may actually win this war because he still has to face Daredevil, obviously, of course. But other than that, this first episode did quite surprise me. Like, at first, it was drawn out. I was like, so she's basically, like, deaf and, like, using sign language. I'm like, I don't know about this, but she is one hell of a badass fighter, but she did cross the line. She does kill, and she wants to kill to prove a point too. So the war is coming to her own hometown. That's where it comes to the stakes. Wilson Fisk says that, okay, you want a war? Well, you got a war. So I guess when he gets out of bed, the war is going to begin. But we're going to see more of her backstory. I gotta give this episode a ranking at 8 out of 10 so far, because it surprised me out of nowhere, basically. I'm hyped up to see the next episode and stuff, but I still have more videos to react to on the second channel. That's why I'm not like watching all the whole series right away, because I got a second channel I need to take care of and stuff. I'm a little busy at the moment. I guess the next recap video will probably be on maybe next Tuesday, or maybe on Friday. Who knows? We'll see. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys are new, subscribe to the channel as always. Yes, of course. I'll see you all in the next one.